All right, all right, all right. It is Saturday night. It's Saturday, right? We're back. Hope everybody's having an excellent weekend so far. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We are back working on the RG God Gundam. What the hell I'm saying anymore? It's been a long day. Spent the whole day at the warehouse today, helping out with both packing and check-in of that giant shipment we received Wednesday. So I'm at least a little bit fried. So I apologize if I end up misspeaking a few times and having to catch myself and things like that. I'm doing relatively well considering. But yeah, anyway, hopefully everybody's doing good. We're giving away 2 kits tonight, an RG Sazabi and an RG New Gundam. Figured it'd be a good pair. Got them both in stock. The sale is still going pretty well. Pretty well. I think that's what I meant to say. Sale is still up. Thanks 22 for 10% off all in-stock items this weekend. We're doing the special promotion for Black Friday, so orders over $250 have a chance to get a $150 gift card or a 10 or 15% off discount code. Orders over $150 have a chance at a $50 gift card or 10 or 15% off discount code, and orders over $50 have a chance at a 10% discount code or a $20 gift card. Thanks to the sub Connor Klaus. Although I honestly have no idea how many of those cards are left, so there's a chance that you get none of that with any of those, just because we might be out already. So yeah, got that covered. Definitely take a look if you haven't already taken advantage of the sale. And I'm going to say hello to everybody and then get back to building. So what's up, Taylor Pogue, Johnny Hoover, Dylan Dull, Darwin, Baron Radium, Digital Baka, FTL Drive, Studio WD, Maverick Entity, Kyle Dixon, Xalin, Celestial Beans 92. It's my hamster and my girlfriend's birthday today. Happy birthday to both of them, I guess. Let's see what's going on. A random hero, Adrian Lawrence, Ethan Drew, Beast, League of Legends background stream in the game. Let's see what's up. Where am I at with people here? There I am. What's up? LOL, Abner Herrera, R. Prats, Alex Hong, Vera Lauren, working on the Vthor Kotobukiya kit, super fun. I feel like a lot of people have mentioned that one recently that I've talked to. So it's good to hear. That's a good one for you. Blasphemy Builds, 808 Johnster, what's up? Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and that your wallets don't hurt too much in the Black Friday shopping. Maverick Entity, since I ordered RG Sazabi for the holidays, so I figured I probably won't be partaking the giveaway this time. Well, you can still have a chance at a news, so might still be worth it for you. What's up, Xylo? Oh, LOL, currently hand painting the whole inner frame of the RG High New to pair with my custom Nightingale. Nice. What are you hand painting with? What's up, Inland Empire Gundam? Simon, Mark, Reser 85, Duke, Erfig, Pseudocraft Gaming. I see some new names in here. DC Larios, dude, I had to order from Gundam Pros. I think didn't have Freedom 2.0. We don't have the Freedom 2.0 in stock? Maybe we don't. Rosencrantz, what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Oh, I wonder if they will answer when the MGEX Strike Freedoms will ship. I don't know when they'll ship with any sort of certainty. Their November street date in Japan, they've just started showing up over there. It usually takes about a month to get over here, so best case is about a month from now. But it likely might be longer than that. Thanks to the sub, Brian Governanti. Stealthy Bedlam. Randomly watch Gunpla reviews and then realize you need the kit when you didn't know it existed before. I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. The Juniper, Cody, just did the RG God Gundam. It's been a dream. It's been a decent one. So Matt Atkinson, Kyle Walter. You're working on Sazabi for Kyle water slides. What's everyone else up to? Let's see. What's up, Anthony Sermoshi, Zach Patterson. Alan, greetings. How's the sales going? So it's been good. It's been definitely bigger than Black Friday last year. Not a record-setting day, surprisingly, but or not top. I mean, it was definitely a top 10 day, but I think the big restock not coming in on time is affecting that a little bit. But next week's restock's going to be nuts. What's up, Alvin U, HH15, Jason S, Howie Doodad, Tim Mott, Con, Orlando, Connor, Israel Knight, Bobby, what's up? Long time no see. Holy crap. It's going to take me forever to get caught up in this chat. Cody, Gremory, Peter, GE, Tim's Odds and Ends, Jay Punisher. I'm going to try to get to these quick. MWG, Izuki, Mimic, Inland Empire Gundam, Jessica Howell, Thomas Dietrich, Matt Atkinson, Cody Farrell, Solid, Black Panda. Have you liked this build so far, Nick? It's been good. There's a couple nubs that are in really annoying places, but other than that, it's been a solid kit. So Ichi, Bleak Panther, Colin Thompson, Damian Saw, Tak Kanaki, Death of Seasons, Roberts, Area Mao, N24RE, placement order. Super excited for the Catapult deck to arrive. Nice. Phyllis Alexander. Forgot the extent I was at work on here. Pat Dukeshire. Hey Nick, how's Black Friday weekend going? It's been going good. The extra packing station and then the extra help for check-in has been amazing. We've been quite productive this weekend. Seth Devereaux, unmatched customer service, my man. Thank you for having a great store, building a great community. Thank you, Seth. Really appreciate that. It's a Black Shade. You getting any Gaia paints? Had heard a rumor. We've got an order. We got confirmed what they're sending us or planning to send us at least. Not sure exactly when we'll get it. So Mark D. Nick, how are you doing today? Doing well. Just a little bit tired. Mentally, kind of not all there. Godzilla, Johnny Hoover. Let's see. Tiger goes oh hi. Skyrider, eating Mecha Crew. Nick, I'm surprised you're still conscious weekend. I'm kind of surprised too. It's definitely been exhausting. I think I'm caught up, right? Ray Guns, what's up? Okay, building time. I'm kind of surprised too. It's surprisingly mentally fatiguing to work in the warehouse, I think, and especially for me at least, it's very fatiguing because I've spent so much energy trying to figure out where to focus my efforts. Packing team seems pretty on top of things. The check-in team needed some help with some stuff, just figuring out where to put things and trying to troubleshoot what needs to get done next and stuff. But then I gotta figure out if I should print orders or I don't know, any number of other things that might need my attention. But things have gone relatively smoothly, so I can't really complain. What's up, Jima? Decision fatigue. Yes, exactly. Definitely too many energy drinks consumed today. Yeah, I think there were definitely a lot of caffeine all around. I made the mistake of not having any caffeine until I left, which I think helped me kind of get back alive on the ride home. After a couple months, you're still alive after yesterday. I am, Searchlight. Thanks for asking. The AG Shenlong on its way to me will help stave away the urge to open my Secret Santa gift. Hopefully. We're doing really good, though, I'd say, considering we had to ship all the early bird and pre-orders out before getting onto Black Friday stuff. I think we're going to be caught up in a few days. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Although we still got 2 more days of the sale left, so who knows. I was done with the Goof 2.0. Very nice build. It's a solid kit. So what's up? For some reason, I thought there was no stream this week due to the holiday. There definitely is. I'm half out of it though, so. Got my Shenlong today that you shipped yesterday. Seriously, man, did you build a teleporter? Did you sandrock on the massive truck that came in? No, not in that shipment, I don't believe. I forget what's on the other 5 pallets that didn't make it in Wednesday. Those should be arriving, I think, Monday. With some luck. I forget if that's in there. So Nike. The Black Friday sales is going good. It's been a solid weekend so far. I'm started my first build, but I'm unsure whether to use a hobby knife or a glass file for taking the nubs out. What do you recommend? I use a glass file personally, but I've seen plenty of people use the knife. It's a great result. I'll use a knife occasionally on certain nubs. I've also used sanding sponges for the last, I don't know how many years. The glass file is a new thing for me, actually. I think you can do more harm with the knife, so you got to be a little more careful, though. Pokemon Scarlet, since I'm too tired for deer hunting to build. Get anything, Dylan? Score a good buck or anything? Assuming you had very good business on Thanksgiving. Black Friday was solid weekend so far. I used knives for a long time. Definitely prefer the glass file. It's the most popular kit that gets ordered through you guys. It changes over time. I'd say the long-term historical most popular probably is the Sazabi Verka. Honestly, because we've had hundreds of those come in multiple times, and they all sell out eventually. I love when you're trying to build for the first time in forever and the cat decides it's time to cuddle. Last week I got a dough, helped some friends get some today. Nice. Use a knife, fit the nubs in a tight space for glass file. Yeah, the Black Friday sale still going on. It is. Thanks 22, 10% off. I don't know how many of the gift cards and coupon code rewards for the various tiers are still available. Because we haven't packed all those orders, obviously, so there's definitely still all 3 tiers worth of cards in the bins right now. I just don't know what they'll look like come the end of the day tomorrow or Monday. Buying for you guys in June 2020. So I hear about you guys having teams now for packing and watching the warehouse grow. Makes me incredibly proud to be a local customer. Thanks, Patrick. Until last week with my semi-truck. Ouch. Any news on RG Sinju and future orders? I don't remember off the top of my head. We have so much stuff coming and on order. It's hard to say, and I've kind of made it a policy not to look things up during the stream, generally speaking, because it consumes a ton of time, especially when you got a lot of people in there tonight. God Gundam. Recently, my neighbor gave me one as a Christmas gift. Long-time lurker, first-time watcher. Welcome. Speaking of future orders, general question, when you get PGs and stuff like that, MGEX, how many do you typically get? It really depends, especially lately, because they were definitely rationing stuff. So what we get wasn't necessarily what we were trying to get. I think our last PG Unicorn receive was about 60 pieces and lasted, maybe a couple hours. We've got more than that coming on the next one, which will hopefully be shipping soon, actually. But it really depends. SPN 5.0 fully rusted. That's a bummer. What's up, Henry? You got a guy order in. Is there another paint line you're looking to bring on? I'd like to get SMS at some point, if we can figure that out. I think there's a few others too, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. The shop owner actually in the hobby enjoying the build. Thanks, Scribblet. What older kid do you think deserves a revive treatment? Personally, I would love the GP Gundams to get the treatment myself. The master grade kits from 8th MS team, I think, are getting a little old and probably could use an update. But I haven't built any of them myself, so I don't know if I can really say that. Okay, it's a great paint line. Never detailed before, and I'm interested in starting. How hard is it to use the markers? Markers aren't too hard. No one will have the wing for Cause Zero in stock? Not off the top of my head. Is your workbench in the warehouse? No, I build at home. This is my home office. A1 and G215. I don't know how I managed to get it that way. They're stored away in the little covered case inside a sealed fishing box I use for my tools. I don't know if you're storing it, depending on where you're storing it, put in like a desiccant packet or something in there. Couldn't hurt. For these markers or the panel liner pens. If I'm... Where did that message go? Tori, what's your build station setup? I think we did one a while ago. I probably could do an updated one. But I think we did a video on that maybe like a year ago. Wasn't Nathan. RX79G Master Grade last weekend, that's just fine, but I could see why one might think it needs an upgrade. Yeah, I haven't actually built them, but I've heard from some people that they're a little bit on the older side, but I forget what year they were. What's your favorite MG kit? Maybe the Heavy Arms Custom. Greatest you guys recommend. RG God Gundam's good, obviously. I've been building that one the last few weeks, and it's been solid. Sazabi new and high new, I always hear good things about, and I've built the full armor unicorn. Is supposed to be pretty good. You prefer the panel line markers or the pens you dip in ink? Oh, gotcha. So I use the markers if I'm not painting a build, the panel lining markers that you run through the panel lines. But if I'm painting it, I actually use like an ink wash. I use a brush though, not the pen thing. Probably needs to come up with a protective sleeve for the rays where you're not using it. That'd probably be pretty cool, actually. I don't know if Kotobuki restocks Ava kits. I'm sure they reprint them. It's just a matter of when, how frequently. Those stands on the sprue, never seen them before. These are the tag art. What are they called? I don't know if I have the packaging near me. Runner clips or something like that. I think the design got taken over by Gun Primer, and I think it's their Gun Primer clips now. there are any other people like Mega Parts Guy around. I don't think so, not in the US at least. I think there might be a few foreign services that do something similar. It's a really tough business model to do, which is why I think he closed up shop, because it's really tricky. Game Over set comes with a nice package. That's padding and convert it to a handy storage box. I still padded, that is what I use. Interesting. Finally recovered from a 103 fever and can finally be active again. Missed Thanksgiving and everything. Bummer. Glad you're feeling better though. Like, how's the evening been? Good, Rick. Chance of RG Phoenix ever coming again? I'm sure at some point. I don't remember if they're currently on order. I think I'd remember them though, if I knew we had an order, but I'm not 100% sure. Any chance to get more pre-orders for MGEX Strike Freedom? Probably not pre-orders. We only put half of what we get confirmed up for pre-orders typically. So we have a decent lot coming in. We just won't make them available until they come in case some get damaged. We got to know how many to be able to put up on the site. So much Thanksgiving food leftovers. The nice part about going to Thanksgiving at someone else's house, not having to eat turkey for the next, I don't know how many months. Only Phoenix aren't P Bandai, are the H and MG, RG, and PG are P Bandai. Oh, interesting. Well, then I definitely won't have them then. Ever thought about stocking resin kits? We want to, or at least some of the resin conversions. Some of them are a little bit too close or over the line for IP infringement. We probably will at some point. We gotta work through our current space issues with some of the shipments we've got before we can add too much more in terms of new product lines. The difference between the red and blue Guardian. The blue, aka the Ultimate Nippers, are I think sharper. The red ones, the single-bladed nippers, are more durable. Yeah, when I made it, how do everyone set to Pesh? space issues worry you this much this soon after the move, since you're in the lease for a while? A little bit. A lot of it's just more stuff coming in sooner than we expected. Confirmations that were better than we'd expected, things like that. So we have solutions to it, which you'll probably be seeing over the next couple weeks. But it is definitely a little scary because I think we have another truckload or so worth of stuff that's waiting for the go-ahead to ship. And that's going to present some challenges considering we just received a truckload. Waiting for my wife to let me place my first order. This is your big warehouse with these huge shipments and not the other one. Right, we wouldn't have been able to receive any of this stuff. I can't imagine trying to receive a truckload at the other spot. It just wouldn't be possible at all. Or the EXS coming back our way. Is there any validity to this or expect a time frame? I heard February 2023. I don't remember. A lot of people don't understand the storage issue until you go to the warehouse and see what you're dealing with right now. Yeah, I mean, Bobby knows Bobby was there today. We're full up. We're gonna figure that out, but are there any WFM kits in either truck? I don't know about the one that's on the way. The one that just came in, no. The one that's on the way, they might be. I have the majority of what's ready to ship. I know what it is. The other stuff they haven't told me, but when I was on the phone the other day with my rep, they said there was some more than that was ready to go, I think. Triggered by truck deliveries. A storm last week pushed one back, so we had 2 trucks back to back of 750 boxes at one of my jobs. Bummer. We just got ours. It was basically a full truckload. 22 pallets we received on Wednesday. And the worst part was they loaded the pallets on the truck sideways, so we couldn't just pallet jack them off. We had to pull them out and turn them to get the pallet jack into them. Trigger about truck. What's up, Chad? All right, let's do our first giveaway draw of the night. Like I mentioned earlier, we're giving away an RG Sazabi and an RG New Gundam tonight. So if you want to enter for that, let's see, what's the number range? Okay, we'll round up because this is definitely a larger than average crew. We've got 2 prizes. So let's do a number between 1 and 2,000. And were you able to take advantage of the Black Friday sale this weekend? Why and how would they load it sideways? So the why is because it was space. They fit better on the truck, and how is probably using a forklift to some part. So again, number from 1 to 2,000, and answer the question: were you able to take advantage of the sale this weekend? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You do need to be present to win. And the answer and the number have to be in the same comment for the entry to be valid. Nope, broke. That's a bummer. No, wife cut me off. Also a bummer. Thanks for the sub. Is singing slasher? I don't know if that's supposed to be pronounceable or not. What's the question range? 1 to 2,000, and have you been able to take advantage of the Black Friday sale this weekend? Thanks for the sub, Tar Heel Steven 44. Unfortunately, we'll be ordering shortly for Christmas gifts. I just placed an order Monday that included ding and dent. I had to make good up by Thursday. Bummer. Use the sale to buy the new Gundam and Sazabi. Nice. good pickups. This has been the first year we've had Black Friday with like a really deep stock. Oh, I want to use my 10-point discount. There you go. That's even better. Perks of helping out. But I think last year we sold out of a lot of good stuff really fast. This year we shouldn't be selling out of too much because we finally got good quantities of things. So that's really nice. Not yet. I like that answer. I'll use the sale, but likely soon, depending on what good stuff gets a restock. We got tons restocking. It's almost all checked in. And thank Bobby for helping out with that. He was one of our per diem check-in people today, helping out. I set up all my personal purchases, but I got my SS gift via the Mecha Warehouse sale. Nice. She had some more display subscribers. I'd love to pick some up, like the 1.15 to 0.30 millimeter range. Yeah, me too. The display restocks are harder to coordinate timing wise. They've not been the easiest thing to do so far. My answer, I still meant to look one more time to see if I need something. How big is that catapult? Which catapult? Do you have any MG Jesta coming in? We have some on order. I'm not sure when they're scheduled to arrive, but I think in the next few months. I see MG Sazabi in stock a little while back. Stocked one of those up quick. Yeah, I think those are out now. But introduced me to Gundam over the summer, and so far I've got 2 more to build. That's building an SD High New Gundam and Blue Asteroid. It's been fun to build them. Nice. Welcome to the hobby. Okay, E1 5. We'll call time here in a moment. And take our first crack at this drawing. So they can't just have a kid, gotta get formula. Priorities, those are good priorities. Are you going to get in the MGEX Freedom soon? I'm not sure when. We are there November in Japan, so probably sometime in December at the earliest, but it's hard to say. I don't know what the shipping situation looks like this holiday season. Building this kit at the tunic, and then some of the nut placements are really weird. Yeah, there's a few that are really bad. Most of them are really good, but there's a few that really are not. And it's frustrating. My order on Thursday would have been bigger had I not already bought most of what Xeon kits you had earlier. And also P-Bandai drops. P-Bandai definitely causes some issues with that. Surprised you guys had the RG, but you don't want it at a good price. Everyone else have seen it go crazy overpriced, so obviously picked one up. Nice. Trying to keep our prices good. We haven't been jacking up prices like most places have. That's why our sales only 10% this weekend. I think everybody else was probably 15 or more, but we're probably getting the same or a better deal with us despite the lower percentage. Just here for the background music. I'm kind of happy we ended with the metal station instead of the epic station. There's been some good stuff. When's the kind of themed power metal band going to happen? This keeps coming up. I guess I really need to make this happen. Generally speaking, you guys have some insanely good prices compared to most places. Laminate shop, so new Gundam for a con, got excited and saw $300 price tag. I put down and walked out. The store very quickly. That's crazy. Let's be honest, chat. We just rather fund next future char band family trip to Japan than shop anywhere else. Just happy to go to Hawaii as I can get rid of their shipping costs. This notification was confusing for me. The Axis shock of char clones, yes. So a good sanding kit on your site that I could order because fingernail files and fine grit sandpaper isn't cutting it. Subject C. I think we might have the display ones in stock. I think those are pretty good starting point for sanding sponges. Math hand down, you have the best price plus no tax. That's what happened when we did the math too. I love that we can hear your music choice now. I was really famous for power metals. Some good easy listening. There we go. That was a little tricky to get in there. The sponges do you recommend? When I was using sponges, it was 400, 600, 1000, and 1500. I'm getting guide notes in now. Good paints. We got our shipment confirmed that we're getting some. Maybe get a new display pen sanding sponges. I'm not sure. I don't think we currently have an outstanding order. We're trying to get one placed. Kate does most of that stuff, and she's been very busy with all the crap going on with her mom when she was in the hospital and stuff. Just got out, so hopefully that will become easier. Calling time now. Oh, the RG God Gundam was pissed. Okay, 1 to 2,000. Okay, so first up, drawing for the Sazabi is 227. And the new Gundam, 1,500 even. Does the filing down parts from clipping out make a difference? Yeah, it definitely does. Getting rid of those, the nubs makes a huge difference in how it looks. Promise prices again for being late. The negative and the mega size. We ordered a bunch. I forget if they got confirmed or not. Okay, let's see if we can find these. So 227. Just ordered my God Gundams related to the hype. It's a solid kit. There's a few nubs in weird spots, but it's been overall a great kit so far. So I don't see a 227. Let's see about 1,500. Thanks for the sub, Seth Devereaux. Marcus Clark, 1,500. Congratulations, Marcus Clark. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com, and we'll send that out this week, hopefully. Tell me how you get somebody's chat name in the text to pop up. Not sure. Or RG God Gundam, RG new Gundam a couple days ago. Hype, nice. So we still have that Sazabi, so we got another prize. We'll draw for that one in a little bit. We'll draw again. We're first draw win. Yeah, it seems like we've had a few recently, but we got 2 prizes, so that's helpful. How do you contact winners out of curiosity? They contact us, and then we verify from there. Where some Bandai kits come banded, sealed, and some not. So the bands are there primarily to keep them from the boxes from opening themselves. I think most come that way now, but it really depends on the distributor, I think, because some, I think at one point, Bluefin, now BNTCA, was sealing a lot of their kits in plastic, but they don't seem to be doing it as much anymore. Thanks for the sub, Skyhammer. Not sure if I asked that question correctly or if you understood what I meant. I don't think I understood what you meant, at least. Nice death metal vocals background. Yep. You do when you do the charity stream. I'm looking at probably the day after Christmas this year. Warehouse will be closed, so it'll be a good day. But I gotta really plan all the details for the charity stream out this year. I feel like it's coming up on me fast. That's a giveaway work. First time joining, also a repeat customer. Well, thank you for being a repeat customer. So basically, periodically throughout the stream, we will ask you for a number and an answer to a question. And when we will draw a random number, and if you get selected, you win. And if not, we draw again later. Let's see, what camera you use, face cam wise, both the face and the overhead. It seems like it got knocked or something. Or both, I think, Logitech C922s, I think, or 920, something like that. Do you ever have exceptions to the flat rate shipping? And that's Zoid Gojulus Ogre, and the box is going to be massive. We don't for continental US. We'll usually try to factor that in a little bit on the pricing for the kit if we know it's going to be really expensive to ship. And like that one's basically going to ship by itself. It's not like it's going in a box with anything else. So, what charities do you help? The last couple of years we've been raising money for Shriners Hospitals for Children. The first year I did charity water, but that first year that we were doing the charity stream, my son ended up burning his hands. They're over a friend's house. He put his hands on a glass front to a propane fireplace and burned his hands really bad. And Shriners helped us out tremendously. And I kind of told myself, if everything turns out okay, and when I realized that they weren't going to charge us for the care they gave him, I thought it was a great charity to try to raise some money for. It'd be 3 DOMs for the TriStar Snake, right? Support at Mecha Warehouse, right? Yes. Take it. Question wasn't seen, which is fine. Are the decals that come in boxed RG kits and higher the ones considered waterslide decals or no? Most kits don't come with decals. I think some Verkaz or most Verkaz do. Some P Bandai kits do, but most kits do not come with water slides. They'll come with stickers, sometimes dry transfers. Music tonight, exercise later than normal while listening to the stream. The Artist Murder, they're a great band, or Spite, they're great too. Keep a MechaWare sticker on my build mat for stream. Hope it helps you guys a little. Nice. Appreciate when anybody helps us get the word out. Curious for a while now, do you guys do any sponsorships for with builders? We've sponsored in the past. We haven't added anybody new since 2020. It just honestly doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of things, is kind of what we're seeing, unless somebody's humongous. A lot of people will ask us that have, a few thousand followers on Instagram, and Instagram is not what it used to be, and it just doesn't make the economic sense. We can get better results just running ads, and so we've thought about doing something like that again at some point, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, E13. So thanks. I think that saves me great when trying the wider technique. Fan of A-theme stuff, is able to get my hands on the Zombie Ground War set. Any idea if the RX-79 version will ever restock? Probably at some point. Okay, F1, 3, and 4. We've already used included water slides in the Verkaz or third party. I haven't built any Verkaz yet. You guys sponsored Varotos Rex. We don't. We've sponsored some things that he's done. We've done some one-off things here and there, but nothing in the sense of having someone be a sponsored builder other than the ones that we did originally. Okay, display pre-cut masking tape? Probably. We just need to get that next order in. I don't know that there's much from display that we've decided not to carry outright. I think if we don't have it now, it's just because we haven't had a chance to get it yet. Excuse me. I'm a bit dehydrated today. What's up, Adrian? One, yeah, the Sazabi's been no, the new Gundam's been one. The Sazabi's still up for grabs. A friend that came from Japan recently gave me a Nobel Gundam. I didn't know there was this Gundam. Schoolgirl. It's a super popular kit too. That surprised you the most with its build quality? I don't know that much has really surprised me. Getting a Nobel kit soon. I think we have some on order. That was from RG Gundam, right? Yes. Nice. Oh, recently acquired 5 MG kits: Blue Astray, Crossbow Verka, Mark II, Soul Trout, and New Gun Verka. Unfortunately, will not be able to build 2 of 5 because of the Christmas present from the wife. Blue Astra the same as Red Astra. Interesting side skirt connection. Let's get, yeah, it is a little interesting. Question Nick, which is your favorite Gundam series to build kits from? Ooh, to build kits from. Let's see. More interesting take. Thanks to the sub, Icer01. It's a good question. I don't know about series, but I think I like a lot of the Universal Century designs. Seem to always have solid kits. I wonder when they're going to release a high-grade Bull Gunner from G-Fighter. I don't know. You guys get some third-party kits. Depends on what you mean by third-party kits. There's a lot of third-party kits that infringe an IP, and we'd rather not offer items that include basically stolen designs. When does the Razor and Bouncers last? I think the Razor theoretically infinitely long, like indefinitely, unless you damage it, doing something stupid with it. I don't know about the Balancers. I think Balancers are more consumable. The best types of files to use. I'm not sure. I've been using the Razor glass file for this build, and I've been liking it. I don't really have much other opinions on files other than that the metal files I've used aren't the best for kits because they tend to take off too much material and cause like shape issues. Brand new to Gundam, currently working my second kit. Glad I found Mecha Warehouse. You've been my go-to source for just about everything. Nice. You might be old enough to reckon. Don't use it all the way. Third party been improving design. Would you recommend to hold some pieces together? What do you mean to hold some pieces together? That I guess I don't understand the question. What kind of pieces and in what context? Are you trying to secure them permanently or? Necrojazer, Delpy, WS water slide decal for the HG EFSF Zakutu F2 or maybe EFSF multi-purpose set. Need a lot of numbers in the same font. I don't know if they, I think they have a number set actually. And like Solvogue kits that are original designs. So I think we've got some Solvogue stuff. That kind of stuff we'll definitely be carrying at least a little bit of. What it comes down to sometimes though is that those designs aren't as popular sometimes. It depends on the brand and the design. So we're gonna try to find the right balance of how much to get, how long to try to keep them in stock and stuff like that. A lot of detail on this head. Oh, and that's it for the head. Head's gonna need some work, I think, with some markers or detailed coloring. Does God Gundam build? What are you gonna build on stream next? So next up is the whatchamacallit? The armored special carrier. I'm gonna build 2 of them so I can do the Van Damme Volvo pose. Make sure if they do flat rate shipping like the other store would, just buy from here since I agree with the professionalism and ethic. I don't understand. Am I miss a message? We've got flat rate shipping. We didn't used to, but we definitely do now. Is God gonna build? What are you gonna answer that one? Hey Arrow Moose, what's up? Is the Xmas tree in the warehouse decorated with Gundams? We do not. All right, Corlander. The 13, 15, and 16. Should restocking 10 for Friday ever go up? The Mecha Warehouse website. No, unfortunately, we were going to try to actually restock Wednesday night. There's a 5-pallet shipment that was supposed to come in that we were going to check in and restock. That shipment didn't arrive, but we did get the 22. But the 22-pallet shipment, and we've had 2 or 3 people a day working the last couple days, Friday and Saturday all day. And we're most of the way through it. We'll probably have it wrapped up by the end of the weekend, so it should restock next week without too much issue. It comes buying various kits on the same order. So our shipping is currently, at least in the continental US, it's $9.99 or whatever, flat rate, $5 for smaller items, and that's it. Okay, 13, 15, and 16. I would have loved to have that restock get ripped for the sale. Yeah, it would have been good. Keep your eyes open though. I got some plans to try to deal with that. They keep falling off in the waist. I honestly don't like that, as I don't think anyone does. Another from the arm and leg. The EW has wings that just fall off. I see. So if you know that you want it in one place, you could use some sort of cement, like Tamiya cement, and glue it in place. There are products like Joint Guard that can tighten joints, and you could always just like put a clear top coat on the pegs, let it dry, or nail polish, I think is the other one that people use pretty frequently, and tighten the joints that way. The early birds sold out. To keep kits reserved for regular sale once they're restocked. We took the early birds down once we started shipping them, which was Friday rather. So we took them down earlier in the week. So we do have more of all of those kits that are going to restock. Could get a tree for the warehouse. If you want to pay for it, we can definitely set one up. I don't have the time or the cash right now to buy a tree. Seems like a non-ideal, but I'm all for setting one up if somebody wants to. Guys carry Infinity Glass File set. Yeah, shipping is cheap. Yeah, I think our shipping is pretty competitive right now. And even if our shipping wasn't with our prices, it would probably still be very competitive. So $10 towards a tree for the warehouse. There you go. Yeah, I guess a GoFundMe or something. Doing Cyber Monday sale. So it's just the same sale it's running right now. So you could shop now, you could shop Monday. Use that code, thanks22. Idea when Aerial Outfit will be in stock. I don't know the exact timing at this point. Hopefully relatively soon, but it's hard to say. We got to process that big shipment has to come next before they'll send us anything else. So we got to figure out the space and all that for that shipment. If the MG Zaku 2 from Thunderbolts will get restocked, I'm not sure. Horse remotes while doing business or with customers. Nothing that hasn't probably already been shared already. Well, customers send and build kits to decorate the Christmas tree, make it a tradition. So you're going to store some shipments at your house. It's so much. I think we'll be able to clear some of that space over the next couple weeks pretty easily and be in an okay place for it, but there's a lot. I don't know. I guess the biggest horror story recently would be the pallet full of Full Mechanics Miles Kembu we received instead of the Miles Kembu Zon. That was like a month ago, and we're waiting for approval to send it back so they can fix it. They're still trying to sort out why they sent them to us. I don't think they believe us despite the pictures and other documentation. Could update the RG Zakus to the level of the later RGs, but I know that'll never happen. Also wish for RG God Gundam someday. See how kind of color separation. It'd be pretty cool. Everyone's sending Nick a Leo kit for Christmas this year. What new PG would you like to see come out? I don't know. Heavy Arms would be cool. Dom would be cool. Need PG soon. We got PG Unicorn scheduled to ship really soon. We got some other PGs that we have confirmed orders for as well. Do this next draw for the Sazabi. How the MG looked if we get a PG Barbatos Holy. Okay, let's do this next draw. So let's see, what do we need for a number here? Okay, that works for me. Well, since everybody's talking about PGs, let's go with that for questions. So let's put a number between 1 and 1,000 and answer the question: which PG would you like to see? What kit should they make a PG of? So remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You do need to be present to win, and your answer and the number have to be in the same comment for your entry to be valid. I'm gonna pick up a PG, but not too big on Gramps or Unicorn. Any of those coming in? Yes, I forget which ones. I think Exia. I'm not sure which other ones. I gotta do the same 3 parts again for the other side. How's it already 9:30? Is that it for the D-Runner? I think it is. Cool. We'll take those off the board. Sorry, what was the question? Question was, which kit would you like to see, or which design would you like to see a PG of? Clock stops only 8:30. Nick. Here on the East Coast, it is 9:30. 9:37, according to my PC clock. Thanks to the sub, Jameson Eagle Bull Oxendine. Frankly, I'm surprised they haven't done the RG God Gundam because of how many variants Ace. Because they could P Bandai Horde with one. True. They must have their reasons. Dendrobium. Imagine a PG Dendrobium. There are not even that many MG Galgoos, it's true. New metal soundtrack, yeah, we changed the station. I think the Epic station stopped working for some reason on Pretzel Rocks. What was the question? Question was, which design would you like to see a PG of? By RG Sazabi, does anyone know how the build experience was for them? Difficulties, cons, tips. I've only heard good things about the RG Sazabi, but other people hopefully will chime in. Definitely one of our biggest sellers. It's mentioned that you build a home. Do you run simultaneous kit builds at a time, like one for personal enjoyment, one for the stream, or just one at a time? I've definitely got multiple things going on. I've got something I'm working on painting. Right now it's a Leo flight type. Haven't touched it in probably a month and a half at this point with everything that I've had going on, but... And then I've got kits I've snap built during the stream that I'll work on at some point. Probably on my own time. Things like painting are harder to do on the stream. I kind of wish I could, because I feel like I have a lot of like in-progress kits right now. RG Sazabi says, awesome, I should have bought two. That was a good time to get another one. Your own time, what time? Yeah, exactly. We try to set aside some time for family hobby time, where we got the hobby room, where in the attic. Sorry, the content studio. If you ask my accountant, where we do our kids might work on Legos or any kits they're building, and I might be working on painting or whatever other stuff that I'm doing. Kind of a time to unplug and be together. Just lately with the whole hospital thing for Kate's mom, it's made that challenging. Hopefully before the end of the year we'll get back to a normal routine. The entries for Skill Builder coming. I'm not sure how many we have so far. I probably should send out a reminder about that though. It's meaning to put that on my to-do list, so I'll do that now. How is your mother-in-law doing? She's doing good. She got discharged from rehab. Not that kind of rehab, guys. She fell, so she had to work on that mobility and stuff. But she got discharged from rehab. Was it Thursday, I think? Not Thursday, Tuesday. So she's home for a couple of days, able to have Thanksgiving with us. She came to my parents' house with us, and she's able to be home now. Still trying to figure out how to get her doing all the things she used to do on her own, but RG Talk is good for those who have built it. I built it. It was nice. I'm gonna call time here, actually. Let's draw that number. The the RG Talkies 3. RG Talkies was my first kid ever. Nice. Okay, always into Gundam, whether you're watching or building, or was it something she tried because you were into it and turned out enjoying it? So she didn't get into it until after she started helping with the business, actually. I'm not sure what really prompted her to, or like what the actual start was, but it was part of getting involved with the business that I think got her into it. All right, so drawing our number from 1 to 1,000, 285. That's a low number. Pretty high chance of a winner on that one. I don't see one. I'll let you guys confirm. But if that's the case, we will draw again in a little bit. Maybe do a restock on the USP Bandit mailing list at least. They might do it again at some point. The MG Wing kits they did recently, and they hadn't done them in years. Scott here, what's up? Ragged X? Ganks. Can we give Mecha Warehouse sweatpants as a slight reminder to the old lady that it's Saturday and I'm busy, leave me alone. Playing what is half, it's at 500 next. Yeah, we continue to decrease the number range each time, so odds that somebody wins will continue to increase. Waiting on Porter Zero to come back out. It looks very nice. It's a solid kit. What's up, JT Castaneda? Need a MW sign to hang outside my doors so the folks leave me be. I guess we need to get some like laser cut printed signs that say like, you know, do not disturb, building in progress or something. That's actually probably a really good idea. Just not trying to play a little game online much. Let's try to sit and build. Do a part swap, part for part swap with the AEG Mark II and Tires Mark II for next build. Oh, it's interesting. Like a combination of the two colors or something. Mecha under construction at our own risk. That's why 3D printers are awesome. Print out my own sign and be left alone. And built my RG Sazabi. Yeah, I got it way back in the game October, and life threw some curveballs at me, so I haven't built anything. Bummer. I know how that goes, though. I haven't been able to do much other than the stream stuff. Back in the hobby of making some quick HGs like that. I've seen what I believe some mastery, like the one red, one white. Interesting. Okay, A13 and A12. cycles are working like 4 in a row. Then end up taking a short break. Just start doing pitches in another nice. This is built next connected time to take a Bill's break. I built the most ever this week. It's because my sister and brother-in-law stayed over for 2 days and took over my gaming room and bored them, said go build. Well, that's good. Finished building shell not too long ago. Need to complete panel line, and next on the list to build is High New Verka. Robot, yes, Nigerian S. Built that Goof Custom. It's one of my favorites. Easy to build. Looks damn cool. Can't go wrong with the Goof Custom design. Single across Valkyrie, YF19 HG, anything on the orders for it? Yeah, we've got, we placed our order. We don't have confirmations yet for anything in that quarter. When we get confirmations, they will go up for pre-order though. Rezo Type C Defender. When it pops up, I want to restock and start building. I need a new desk display, everything better. Good spot to display your kits is definitely important. To build more MG kits, but man, having a 1-year-old constantly asking for data and a very demanding job, it's hard to put in time. I totally believe that. What are we listening to? John Tucker right now. The moment is, the song's called The Call Out _ Joshua Fox, Eric John, Labros, Nathaniel Trokin, Jacob Stephen Noble, Jeff Jelinek, Jared Richard Block, and Isaac Winterwine. So I don't know. It's just those musicians together or something. It's your airbrush setup. I use a Iwata HPCS and a Masters compressor. I don't remember the compressor's model name or model number. Seems to work well enough. I kind of want to upgrade the compressor though. It's a lot of names. Yeah, it is. All over apartment rooms are just have random Gundams since I ran out of shelves. They're going to be orange Mecha Warehouse stickers in the next cycle of orders. We are currently doing orange and blue. So listen to Easter egg songs from Nazi zombies. Those songs go hard. I have not. Do comp poses with your kits once they're done. Have you ever done a tour of your shelves? Some I put in kind of more active poses like that. I think I did a collection video at one point. Sorry, my phone lagged. What was your setup? A WADA HPCS and a master compressor. Speaking of Crossroad Tech, do you have Roy Fokker's VFOS Phoenix? I'm not sure. Do people ask about them? Ask about what? Have you ever tried heavier subgenres of metal? I mean, like, which subgenres are you talking about? I tend to listen to a lot of metalcore and melodic death metal. There's definitely some other subgenres I'm into, though. So you're seeing a lot of currently nice. Okay. A6 and A11. Just in doom metal. I'm not really a big fan of doom metal for the most part. I tend to like up-tempo stuff more than the lower stuff for the most part. Metalcore, death metal. You should try deathcore. Deathcore is cool. Random Japanese jazz in the last few days turn building. Power, folk, speed, stoner, prog tend to be my favorites. Definitely prog metal. Explain what P-Bandai is. P-Bandai is basically a like direct-to-consumer offering from Bandai. They tend to do primarily like limited version of kits, sometimes recolors, sometimes special kits. And they're kind of like a pre-order only placed via their website. They're from Doom, and Doom Eternal is amazing. Nothing about prog rock. I think I'm trying to explain prog rock to you. You should check out Motionless in White and Bleeding Within. Your metalcore bands are now. Motionless in White definitely shows up on some of my playlists, some of the streaming services I use and stuff. Check out Dragon Knight and Princess List to see which you like. It's a list of how he saves her based on the metal genres. Thanks to the sub, Eric Zamudio. Just dropping to say thanks to the sale. I got a couple MGs off my must-have list. Nice, Matthew. Thank you. So most were all clear plastic, rather special coating kits. I think I got Iron Blood coating, all my IBO kits from them. It's Ice 9 Kills. Shore's Badass Metal Band from Russia. I'll give them a listen. I've heard of them. Your video game series. Oh God. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's hard to answer. I'm trying to think what I played in terms of actual series and kept playing the whole series and not just a game from it. So number range again. We're currently not in the middle of a draw at Backseat Politicians, so you might be behind a little bit. It's like Engine 45 by the Ghost Inside. The kids at the first show, so I went to see the Descendants. Glad I wasn't the only gray hair punk rocker in town. I feel like if you're going to a Descendants show, most of the fans are probably gray hair. That looks terrible. Slayer Prevail, vocalist. G Division cover is awesome. Breaks my heart that we finally get a true HG Rose Gundam. It's P-Band exclusive. Right now, was it live on stream? Yeah, I think you must have been behind. Those Halo things I started playing at 4, I'm now 24. The game basically raised me. 4 seems a little young to be playing Halo, but I mean, who am I to judge? So this notification got here late. Sad day. Bummer, Mark. Glad you could make it though. Slaughtered Vervale. Okay. I don't think I've heard of them. People are building right now. I'm working on RG Strike Freedom. I think a lot of people are. I didn't think you'd build a Gundam. Maybe this RG for reference. I mean, I've been working on this one for a while now. This is way more complicated than I expected it to be, actually. A lot of parts and stuff on it. But this is probably, what, like week 4 or 5? Is currently making my 13 look bad. In Destiny 2, loads of sniper rifles and rocket launchers is crazy. Some pilot figures say that's cool. Week 5 to 6 actually, yeah, something like that. It's been a while. It's all that nub removal and stuff. Working on the Bear Guy 3. Nice, Jessica. What's your favorite MG kit? I think I answered that earlier. The Heavy Arms Custom. It's going to take a wide range of time depending on how many little bits are in it. The cross ones took me twice as long as my geese, yeah. See so many metalheads in a couple of building live stream. Almost done with the RG Destiny. It gets a lot harder, a lot of hate, but it's pretty nice. That's good to hear. Bigger RG or MG. I've definitely built more MGs. I like MGs for their size. But RG's been growing on me. So my wife and I are the only ones that have competitions in Halo to see how long we can last in certain scenarios. Adjust the gravity hammer. We got RG God Gundam MG. It was a total of like 15 pieces. Favorite RG kit. Talkies 2 was good. This has been pretty good though too, so I don't know. RG Mark II, amazing solid kit. I think there was an HG clear heavy arms on the PPN I dropped. Interesting. I'm not a big fan of clears, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know too much about the lore of Gundam. I just get whatever looks the coolest. That's totally fair. You wouldn't be the only one who plays it that way. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, next draw. So we've got the number range. What are we doing for the question? Hey, what are we building today? RG God Gundam. Working on the core lander, finishing this up. Although I think it might be next week that we finish it at this rate, but we'll see. Do the P-Bandai Nataka custom. Going to the backlog. I can't wait to build it. Okay. Actually, some talk about clear kits. So why don't we make that the question? So let's do a number from 1 to 500. And do you like clear kits? Was the question. If decals on hand? Not personally, no. Not for this one. So 1 to 500, do you like clear kits? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You do have to be present to win, and you need an answer to the question and the number in the same comment for your entry to be valid. Thank you for the sub, Jason Locke. Okay, 7, 8, and 14. I think there's more no's than yeses on the clear kit. The only exception I'll say is there are some MGs that can be clear where the frame isn't, or it's possible to get a not clear frame. And one of the relatively local guys around here, Lewis, I forget his last name. We interviewed him not too long ago. Has done some incredible half clears that are really cool, where you can see the frame on the half clear part. I think that's pretty cool, but requires a particular skill set to be able to pull off. Waiting for the chat to slow down to recommend another band. You saw clear parts. Has a tasteful amount of clear parts. That's cool. He's got a metal MG Sazabi frame and a hand polish and paint for MG clear Sazabi. Okay, that's cool. People that care about the clear kits. More know that, yes, I'd like to see a tally on this. Yeah, I'd be interested too. I think that's why most clear kits tend to be limited runs and not just general production stuff for the most part. Nick, when do you plan to give away a Mecha Minion again? And can we build kind of armor on? Kind of interested in Devil Gundam clear kit because the old HG is kind of iffy. Looking for the clear one, kind of looks better. Clear kits are a real pain sometimes. That can definitely be tricky, I think. They require a little bit different skill set to do well. Nub removal is not quite the same. You can't really sand them for the most part unless you're going to really polish them, I think. Data analyst, I'd love to run the numbers on things like scale, preference by order, etc. Clear Young Sazabi, RG Bandai head up, but I had not built an RG before and decided I'd rather get the retail version from you instead first. That makes sense. I think you really need to love it to want to do the clear or really love the idea of clears. I always paint my kits so clear as unnecessary, right? And harder to work with. The clear plastic is usually harder and more brittle. 2-3 printed Mecha Minion. Great band is Dark Us. Such a unique style, or breath of fresh air in the genre. Interesting. Do you ever get Ecopla? I mean, so a lot of stuff is considered Ecopla, I think. The MG DOMs have Ecopla logos on them, for example, because they did whatever it was to try to minimize impact and stuff. And the Limex kits, we got a few of those, I think. See a clear HD disc site. Hell, custom on P-band that kind of caught my eye. Start collecting limited clear kits. That's cool. Just doing a stream. Is there a Cyber Monday sale? The Black Friday sales run all weekend long, so the sale's running right now. It'll run through Monday. Thanks 22 for 10% off in-stock items, and we have some special prizes for specific price tiers. There's a link at the top of the website that will give you all the details on that little banner at the top. I don't know how many of those cards are left though, so hopefully there's still some, I think. We'll find out, I guess. That was a good kit for learning, practicing panel line scribing. I'd say an entry grade is probably a good place for that if you don't have anything else, because they're inexpensive and don't have a lot of surface detail, I think, already. Got the traditional ink dragon from you, thanks to discount. Nice. It's a nice pickup. Nice pickup. Discount. Okay, I'm gonna call time here. Let's draw a number. Okay, so drawing this number 337 for the RG Sazabi. Let's see if we have a winner. I don't see one. I'll let you guys confirm, but we'll draw again in a moment. If not, metal recommendations, give me luck. Okay, E1, 14 and 15. Oh, only $2.95 off. Okay, an F16. How do you get a number? The number is 337 this time. How do you get a number? We ask you to put one in the chat, but we'll let you know in the next moment. Is running a model kit warehouse business worth it? I'll let you know in a couple of years. I mean, it's much more enjoyable than what I was doing before. The last year or so, with all the changes and rapid growth, has resulted in a lot of stress. So I think it'll all be worth it. Hopefully things will level out soon and require less energy, be a little less stressful. No one won. Yeah, not this time. So we'll do another draw. We'll definitely have a winner. This is the last draw, so you won't want to miss it. What we were doing before. Metal Enthusiast, I was consulting. I'm I guess a software engineer by training and degree. That's what I was doing, and I was consulting as an embedded software engineer for years. Degrees in electrical and computer engineering. I was doing a lot of medical device, some defense work, a little bit of robotics. And while there was definitely some interesting projects, client work kind of burnt me out. Hello, what's up, CC? Nick was a USA Tech support for the Japan Gundam program, clearly. He's got Associates Web 10 years ago. Never pursued it after graduation, though. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I liked the engineering. I didn't really like clients. I just got frustrated dealing with either managers or clients that had no idea what they actually wanted. It kind of tied my hands from doing things right and well. Financially, is the warehouse better? Oh, no, not at all. If I wanted to make money, I'd go back to consulting. Charging significant amounts per hour for your time is way more lucrative, at least in the short term. Maybe at some point, the warehouse will make me more money than I could have made doing that. Might require less of my own time and energy at some point. But I was making a ton more money consulting. I was just miserable all the time. But like right now, this year, it's been hard to take home much money at all because we're reinvesting so much into the business to have it grow that I think when all is said and done for the year, I might not have made anything this year. The next number limit, the number of current viewers would be a winner. You're pretty much like just describing the playbook here. Here it's like where the money is at. Benefits of direct is nice, but contract is crazy. Yeah, it's good money. That's what got me into consulting in the first place. I was direct. I started working for a consulting company. It was my second job out of school. And I found out what they were charging for my time, and it was like 5 times what I was getting paid. 4 to 5 times probably. And I decided if they could charge that for my time, then I could, double what I'm making easily. And I ended up working my way up to charging what they were charging for my time. So it was good. Good money, just miserable. And I think I was consulting for an office solution company, built processes for data entry, imaging, and mailroom. Nice. Job sucks with the economy the way it is. I don't make much at all now. That's a bummer. You're miserable sometimes from us. Not miserable from you guys. It's more dealing with the supply chain side of things, and the variability there has been stressful. Swinging wildly from not getting anything we ask for to getting everything we want and more. And having demand not necessarily maintain where we thought it was going to because of economic pressure and stuff like that. So it'll level out. Let's just get in there. So through the downturn around 2010, doubled my income in no time, I bet. So once things level out and we get to a more normal level with everything, then things should be good. It's just we've been growing so fast that we're breaking things all the time in terms of how the business works, and getting to a more sustainable long-term, like steady state will be nice. Start working on a model for a straight out of the box build contest. Nice. I love that. That works. They pay you a fraction of what you make them, right? I mean, theoretically, they had overhead, right? They got to deal with marketing. They got to pay the marketing people, and they got to deal with the cost of running their office and the equipment and all that kind of stuff. But what made that really lucrative for me as a consultant is my clients were potentially already used to paying those huge rates, and I didn't have the overhead, so I was taking home a lot. Hoping Nick gets to be a guest host for Gundam Expo sometime. I don't know. I feel like I'd be walking into a minefield with that. Your store by far the best online shop. I shop at, shipping is fast, communication is great. Thanks, Carlos. Well, my colleagues got laid off because the office is closing down due to COVID. Money is good doing consultation work. Getting into building processes, I suggest getting Sigma certification. Yeah, personally, I'll hopefully be out of consulting indefinitely. But I figure worst case, if the business ever stopped being tenable, I can always go back to that, be miserable, and dig myself out of whatever financial mess I get myself into. I just gotta make an MW Expo instead. There you go. Far better than the clubs. I won't finish saying that one. I think you'd better than what happened last week at NYC Expo. Maybe. I'd want to bring my... I have to bring my own team if I were going to do the expo. You guys never have MGs and peaches in stock like a year ago, and how you guys get them every shipment. Can't even imagine doing a job I enjoy. I'll be a return customer. Your ass better stay in business. Trying. I think we will. That's the plan anyway. But I think that's what gives me the ability to do this, is feeling confident that I can land on my feet if it all falls apart. I mean, running my own business, I don't have like unemployment insurance. I don't think I would get unemployment if the business went under, because I don't pay myself a salary. So, being able to solve that problem if it came up feels kind of important. This might just be me, but I feel like a band, I would maybe start a small line of specific kits that are meant to be customized, like meant to have LEDs in them. It'd be cool and fun. I mean, there's a lot of kits that do have LEDs. I've been buying from you guys a long time. You guys are so transparent. It's awesome. Thanks, dude. Let's see you build an MG Dom trope in 10 years when Bandai finally makes one. It's 30-minute missions line. It basically is, although adding the ability to do LEDs would make that kind of cool. Look, I spent 15 years working a job I absolutely hated and was slowly killing me. Now that I have one I actually enjoy, I keep expecting the run pull. That's true. When things get good, you're always worried about them getting not good again. That's generally at work and get to where you are now. Nick, well done. Thanks, Chad. Yeah, looks like we'll need one more stream to finish the this backpack. We've done pretty quick though. We'll get on to that armored special carrier. That might take a stream or two to build the two of those. And then we'll be able to get this Van Damme pose thing going on. Job gets miserable this time of year because of the weekly Christmas music on Wednesday, because every store customer wants to order flavoring for their baked goods. For each kits, I'll have more stickers from Mecha Warehouse. Nice. Bandai re-released the Nobel Gundam, maybe an RG form. The high grade is definitely coming back around again. I think we got some confirmed. Not sure when they'll show up, but to build off between a couple minions. There you go. I have to go invite Kate up here or something and have her have her do one while I do the other. See if she can keep up, even though she doesn't have to chat. And I'll see the P-Band. I got a Rose HG from G Gundam. I want someone to have the sets on MG in stock again. I want that so badly. Okay, so we got to do one more draw here, so we should probably ask the question that could be tried doing no wham December, basically see how long it takes before you hear Last Christmas by Wham in the month of December. I have not. I don't know if I would recognize that song. Okay, so oh, I got a good idea. Okay. WFM sets start rolling in. I'm not sure. Got to get that question so much. Should be relatively soon. We got one more shipment in front of them though, at least. And we got to make the space, so we got to figure that out. Okay, so last draw of the night. Number from 1 to 155. 1 to 155. And let's answer the question, what should I build for the charity stream this year? Perfect world, what should I build for the charity stream? 1 to 155, what should I build for the charity stream? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You do need to be present to win, and the number and the answer to the question have to be in the same comments for it to be a valid entry. Some interesting suggestions here. So I think you'll enjoy building for the length of the stream. Thank you, Farless. That's a thoughtful one. MG Just a Cannon. Oh, speaking of MG Just a Cannon, they just showed up. My P-Bandai haul arrived yesterday. Came home from the warehouse to find them by the door. You need a rolling banner during the stream. Says Nick does not know when stuff will arrive, nor will he look it up for you. Also, Nick, clearly you need to build 3 MG DOMs. I should change my answer to MG Just a Cannon then. I think it partially depends on if the timing of this other shipment that comes in and what else comes in, because there's a few things that are coming in that would be interesting. What else did you get? That was it. It was just the MG Just a Cannon. I think that's the last last open P-Bandai thing I have right now. Speaking of something arrived, my MG Extract Freedom arrived yesterday from HLJ, so I've been trying to make some time to build it. Never been able to get my hands on a PG, even though I've been building for years. Just never my budget at the time. I'd believe it. PGs are not inexpensive. They made the Rose Gun a P-Band exclusive. I can definitely believe it. Like I said, the P-Bandai Expo drop for Thunderbolt was both the FA Gundam and Cyclozoc together and no separate option. I know why they did that, but I would have loved to suck. The MGX Unicorn, I got very lucky with the timing. Nice. Stupid numbers. How do you sort that out, or if there are multiple winners? So we flip the Mecha Warehouse Discord challenge coin, and a fun time is had by all. If there's more than 2, then we will usually use a random number assign each one a number from 1 to however many there are. Basically roll virtual dice. Decide with gladiatorial combat. Okay, normal suit of chat's choice of random enemy fights to death. The RNG God's Holy Coin Forge. The Gundam factories of the nations of the rising sun. Decals next stream. I don't know if I want to do decals on this one. I might end up painting it. I haven't decided yet. Although it has been pretty solid without paint, I think. Why is this not looking like it's fitting well? How do I get it on the giveaway? So Ronald Reagan, I'm not going to read the rest of that. I would, you need to post a number from 1 to 155 and answer the question what I should build for the charity stream this year. Get a coin for when we hit 5K on YouTube. All the coins so far have been for the Discord. If we hit 5K before the next time we do it, they could kind of play that one in. Building that you could paint a kit for the charity stream. That'd be interesting. It'd be hard to do that. That on stream. I don't paint on stream because it's relatively difficult to do. So on the stream, it was pretty awesome you do this. Thanks, Tall. Is the Discord public? No, it's for customers only. If you've ever purchased from us, you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com and we'll send you the invite link, but you should have received one when you, after that first purchase. What is holding this up from fitting? Is that just as tight as it gets? Pre-orders count for Discord link? They definitely do. Or a couple times, but I'm not sure how to get in the Discord. So if you've ordered before and you didn't receive the invite link via email, maybe it went through your spam filter, or it was a while ago, you lost the email. Email support@mechawarehouse.com and just include that. Oh, I got the wrong piece. That's why. That's dumb. And we'll send you that invite link. You get minions involved, you could switch out for time slots so it's not so stressful, whatever build you do for charity. I don't know that it's stressful. I enjoy it. This is begging for the charity stream. Mrs. Boost wants to know. I'm not sure. Hopefully she has time to bake something. She hasn't been able to do much baking lately because of how busy she's been. Okay. Thought that one felt weird. It wasn't fitting right. Make sure I saved that piece. So let's get this piece done. Has anybody won? Somebody won in the first draw for the other prize. The Sazabis survived though all their other draws. So I'm gonna call time and draw a winner momentarily once I get this piece done. Discord. Well, send that email to support. We can get you hooked up. There we go. So now I got those two done. I'm gonna do the other two. I don't know if those are wings, if you'd call them that. And then I guess they're pieces of the wings. So we'll get that all wrapped up next week. Let's do this draw. Stress was the wrong word. It's a really long night. It's exhausting. It definitely is a long, exhausting night. Last year we did a 12-hour though. It wasn't too bad. The 24 was rough. I don't know if I'd do a 24 because I'll have to work on Tuesday if I end up doing it on Monday. Okay, 155 was the number, and we got to call time. All right, time has been called. Number 73. See if we have a winner. Let's take you to finish a kit if you're not streaming. I'm not sure. I haven't really snap built anything not on stream in a good long while. Looks like we have a tie here. So RK Zhao. And 00 Gundam Exia. So it looks like we go to the coin. So RK's out, 00 Gundam Exia. You guys can call heads or tails. Whoever calls heads or tails first will get it, and then I'll flip it. And then I'll flip the coin. RK's out calls tails. Cool, so if it's tails, it's RK's out. If it's heads, it's 00 Gundam Exia. I will flip it, catch it, flip it on the back of my hand. If I drop it, I will reflip. And let's flip that coin. Okay, flip. Oh, look at that. Came up tails. Congratulations, RK Zhao. So you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com and we'll get that sent out sometime this week. If it lands standing up, I get the prize. Tails never fails, except when it does. All right, so congratulations, RK Zhao. Thank you all for watching and hanging out tonight. Hope you had a good time. I did. And welcome any of our newcomers. I think we had some new faces this week. We do this every Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. A couple hours. Usually we're giving away something good. We'll be back at it next week. So yeah, see you all next time. And don't forget, Thanks 22 is good on the site tonight. It's also good all day Sunday and Monday for in-stock items. Although the sooner you place that order, the higher your chances are of getting one of those extra prizes. You can hit that link at the top of the mechawarehouse.com for the rest of the details on the sale. But yeah, good night all.